One more thing for everybody, and this was something that actually got me a little upset today. I was shuffling through X throughout the day, when I had a few minutes to finally sit down between Mother's Day activities. And a lot of people were calling for Craig Counsell's head, and they were tired of Craig Counsell already. And it's not a ton of Cubs fans, but it's enough to be loud. And I don't get that. I don't get that what so freaking ever. So we're going to talk about that right here. Counsell's bullpen decisions. People, oh, well, why is Adbert Elsley in the game today? Who else is he going to put in the game? That's the thing here. I think everybody that's getting upset at Craig saying, well, he's not, making the right choices and he's not doing this properly. And it's like, if I give you a pile of shit, how much can you do with it? Right now, Mark Leiter Jr. is the only guarantee, in my opinion, in this bullpen. That's it. It's Mark Leiter Jr. That's it. We know Adbert's going through what he's going through right now and dealing with what he's dealing with. Neris decides to make us need a drink every time he's on base. Nervous moment, Neris. I love that. Stole it, by the way. That's fantastic. But then look at the rest of this list. Brewer's been pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like Colton Brewer. I kind of want them to throw him a little more because he's been pretty decent so far. Outside of those guys, though, Lovelady. Keegan has been wicked inconsistent recently, right? Yes, he came up and he looked great in his return to the show, but he has regressed to last season Keegan that had him up and down from Iowa all season. Gives up 3 big runs in that game against Pittsburgh on Saturday. They are very limited right now when it comes to the bullpen. Drew Smiley's hurt. You can't option Adbert. He has no more options. You're not going to send Neris, out of the high leverage situations. You're paying him enough money where he should be pitching in those moments. Craig's done really well with this bullpen, given what he's been given. And yeah, I agree. I think if they had more, they would be even in better shape. They'd probably be running away with the NL Central right now, but that's just not the case. So if there's anybody people are going to be mad about, more mad at Jed Hoyer for not making more moves in the bullpen. But again, and even in fairness, these are also the same people that coming into the season were like, we got Adbert as our closer. Neris is going to look great in the setup role. You got Mark Leiter Jr. and Merriweather in the 7th. We're great. We're fine. Hindsight's 20/20, people. And when you think this bullpen is all figured out coming into the season, it's not. MLB bullpen pitching is very similar to NHL goaltending recently, for those that like hockey. It's volatile. It's extremely volatile. That's why the top relief pitchers get paid so much, because year in and year out, they do it consistently. Most bullpen arms are not consistent. And now, one of the other best guys that you arguably had in the back end of this bullpen also goes on the IL this weekend against the Almonte. What do you want Craig to do? He didn't have Yency today. He doesn't have Merriweather. He already threw Lovelady and Brewer. Like, for the people that are asking why is Elsley in the 10th, who the fuck else is he going to throw? I'll get off my soapbox, but that's stupid. If you're calling for Craig Counsell's head, get your head out of your ass. Because that's just ignorance. It's ridiculous. Because let's be honest. If this was a David Ross-led Cubs team, would it be the same way? You could make the same argument, though, that he doesn't have the same bullpen arms, but would he be making the same decisions that work out? Cubs are still winning ball games.